We're now at 1 million users and rising fast with CoCounsel. And two things I think are very important, certainly in terms of learnings that we're bringing back and applying internally as we think about different tools, including the Claude suite. The first is the importance of sort of validation and verification. So in other words, the results that a particular tool is producing in its various forms, can we, in a sense, go back and audit that? Do we know exactly where it's coming from? Can we stand behind the accuracy of the output? I think that's a huge learning in terms of where we're going. And I think the second related part of that is we have an ironclad guarantee for our customers of CoCounsel, which is their input will not be part of our AI output. Their input will not be part of our AI output. And we apply the same internally. I mean, trust is sort of a core tenet of what we do. It comes from 175 years ago when Reuters, the news agency, was founded. It's really one of the last, if not the last, independent, fact-based news agency. No left, no right bias, no narrative, no opinion, just the news, just the facts. And so the trust principles that are the bedrock of Reuters go across our entire organization. So as we think about, first and foremost, the products that we put into the marketplace, they have to stand above, and they're based on our content and our domain expertise. We've also developed our own specialist internal large language model for lawyers. It's called Thompson, imaginatively named, and that's starting to outcompete all of the models on certain dimensions. So over time, we'll just continue to evaluate the best models. I think this idea of fiduciary and fiduciary-grade AI, I think that will start to take hold as the consequences of a lawyer or an accountant in order to getting it wrong really become clear. I think the tools will continue to develop at a rapid rate. Certainly if I look at our product development plans and a launch of a new version of CoCounsel in a couple of months, it's a very, very exciting year. I think as leaders, we all have to get, as Seth said earlier, we all have to get personally involved and personally invested in using the tools, firstly. Secondly, we've got to move fast. This environment is changing quickly. We cannot afford to get left behind. But I think thirdly, and maybe most importantly, we all have to protect our institution's IP, and we have to be feverish about that. And so there's a balance there that needs to be struck, and the most successful will strike that balance very effectively.